it's me Simmy. I hope you all are doing well and staying safe. So I'm back with another exciting episode of La Maison L'Oréal Paris, your one-stop for everything beauty. So go ahead and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and also hit on the bell icon so that you are notified and updated every time we upload a new video. So today we're going to discuss about something which is highly requested on our channel. It's acne-prone skin and how to take care of it. So all of the products that we're going to be using today will be mentioned in the description box below. And also we had asked you guys to comment and let us know if you had any specific queries related to acne-prone skin. So stay tuned throughout the video to get answers to your queries. And now, because acne is a bit of a serious concern, I thought it would be best if we call up an expert. So we're going to be calling Dr. Jaishree Sharad today, who's also a celebrity cosmetic dermatologist, to guide us through the routine. So let's get started. Hi doctor, welcome to our channel. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well too, thank you. We are now ready to begin with the skincare routine.
So now that you've cleansed your face, the next step is to apply a serum or an essence to your face, okay? Now, the right kind of serum really helps to absorb all the oil, mattify your skin, and even curb acne-prone skin. Those whiteheads and blackheads are actually curbed. You know what happens is the serum is really packed with a higher concentration of all the active ingredients. So it's really, a very nice ingredient. And I always recommend this. It's the L'Oréal Paris Revitalift Crystal Micro Essence. Okay, it's very lightweight. It feels really nice and light, on the skin. It's got a nice watery texture. It penetrates 10 layers deep. And what is beautiful about this is it's got salicylic acid, which is lipid soluble, so it penetrates the skin and it breaks the lipid barrier, and it unclogs the pores. It also helps in a cell turnover and exfoliates, very mild exfoliation, so leaving the skin really radiant and bright. So I think you should try this. This is your next step.
I'm just gonna take like 3 to 4 drops, and I think this should be enough. So I like to just tap this on my forehead. I'm gonna bring it all the way to my cheeks and my chin.
And with your fingertips, just dab very gently till the entire product gets absorbed. Yep, you're doing it so right.
So we're done with the essence, and now moving on to the next step. So what's the next step, Dr. Jaishree?
So once you've washed your face properly and used an essence, the next step is to nourish your skin with a sheet mask. Okay, sheet masks are a great way to give you that instant boost to give that radiant look on your face. And unlike these grainy mud packs and clay masks, which can actually irritate your skin and sometimes even aggravate your acne, sheet masks are very gentle and they're very mild and lightweight on your skin. I particularly recommend the L'Oréal Paris Revitalift Brightening Essence Mask. This is made of Japanese cotton. Let me show you how to use it. So your hands have to be clean, of course. Remove the mask like that. You have that typical face and you just put it on your skin. That's how you'll apply it on your face and leave it on for about 15 minutes.
And I'm gonna arrange it as per the cutouts.
That is actually capable of packing one entire bottle of serum. So it's really rich and it's very thin. It fits onto your skin like second skin.
So now we have about 15 minutes to spare. As you said, we're gonna keep the mask on for 15 minutes. Meanwhile, I have a few questions that I would love to ask you, and in fact I do have a few questions from our viewers as well. So are you ready for it?
Absolutely ready. I don't want this is rich volcanic water, so I'm going to use it on my palms. Okay.
Alright, so the first question is from Bhavna. She asked, how to get rid of zits which we get after shaving our face?
First of all, your shaving technique has to be right, okay? So never shave on a dry skin. So first wash your face well and then apply the shaving foam or lather and make a nice lather out of it. And your razor, even if it's new, it should be dipped in hot water, okay? And then you stretch the skin and shave in the direction of the hair. So you've seen guys do this, right? In the reverse direction, which is not right. So you have to do it in the direction, and even guys should do that if they want to avoid razor bumps. Immediately after that, just wash your face and then apply an antibacterial cream like a Nadibact or a T-Bact. And that will prevent the zits.
Oh wow, that's actually very helpful. I'm going to keep in mind the next time I actually shave my face. So the next question is by Poonam Singh. She wants to know how to remove pigmentation from acne-prone skin.
You must use a good sunscreen. Very important. So every minute of sun exposure can cause that melanin in that dark spot to multiply. So it's very important. And then at night you can use a cream which has vitamin C or kojic acid or a nice glycolic acid serum. You can use the L'Oréal Paris Crystal Micro Essence. You know, it has salicylic acid, it really helps. So these will help in lightening those blemishes, and take vitamin C supplements as well.
Alright, thank you for that. The next question is by Mimi Komel. She wants to know how to remove hyperpigmentation.
Hyperpigmentation is not so easy to remove. First of all, what is the cause? Okay, so you have to identify the cause. Is it hormonal? Is it polycystic ovaries? Is it raised insulin levels? Or is it hypothyroidism? Sometimes it's just sun exposure, you know, years and years of sun exposure without using a sunscreen. It could be allergy to hair color, hair dye, perfumes. So you have to identify the cause and eliminate the cause. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is always use a sunscreen, because once you have hyperpigmentation, it is going to increase with every minute of sun exposure. Avoid using perfumes and deodorants, and if you really want to use those perfumes, spray them onto your clothes and then wear them. And if the condition is really severe, then we do certain chemical peels and we do Q-switch and Diag lasers, and we do a couple of sessions to treat the hyperpigmentation.
Alright, so the next question is by Dreamcatcher. I'm 25, can I start using Revitalift now?
Of course, why not? You should start at 18.
Alright, thank you so much for answering all of these questions. I'm so glad that we're doing this skincare session with you today, and you could spare so much of time and to be here and just share your knowledge. So thank you so much. And with that, I think I am done with the 15 minutes also. I'm just going to take off the mask because it's kind of like drying also. Whew, that feels refreshing.
Yep.
And with that, we are ready to move on to the next step. So, Dr. Jaishree, tell us what is the next step after a sheet mask?
So once you're done with the sheet mask, you have to seal your serum with a moisturizer. Okay. So I recommend the L'Oréal Paris Hydra Fresh Anti-Ox Aqua Balm. Doesn't really make your skin feel sticky or it's not thick. So that's the beauty. It's meant for acne-prone skin, and it's good for actually all skin types. Okay, and if you after you've applied it on the face, if you feel that there are some areas which are a little dry, you can reapply the moisturizer in those areas again. So let's see how you do it.
So I'm just gonna take a little bit, and because it's got this nice balmy texture, it spreads really well on the face, and I just like to massage a little bit on my hand, and just I like to make a few dots also, and then I like to massage it in round circular motions. And as you said, it's got this lightweight texture. It's balmy, but it's not sticky or greasy, so I feel like it's perfect even for summers and acne prone skin, as you said. And I think with that we are done with the application of the Aqua Balm.
Super.
So with that, I think we can now move on to the next step.
So the next step is very, very essential, 365 days in a year, and that is using a sunscreen. So after the moisturizer comes the sunscreen, and I recommend this L'Oréal Paris UV Perfect Super Aqua Essence. Now this is a super lightweight, non-greasy sunscreen. It has an SPF of 50 and it has a PA4+. Now that is great for protection from ultraviolet A. Okay, now ultraviolet A rays are responsible for sunburn, suntan, fine lines, pigmentation, allergies, hives, aging, everything. And so the PA4+ makes a huge difference. Now another thing about this particular sunscreen is that it has kaolin clay in it, so it stays matte even at 45 degrees Celsius and even when there's 80% humidity. And it doesn't feel greasy and sticky, so that's the beauty. And over it you can use your makeup and it really doesn't cake your face.
And as you said, it's matte, it's lightweight, so my skin does not feel heavy even after I've used so many products on my skin. it still feels light, you know. So it was actually a very easy skincare routine to follow, ma'am.
Absolutely, and you should be doing it 365 days in a year, not just on your holiday.
Also, you know, have you ever felt like, you know, skipping your skincare for a day or something, like just taking a break?
Never, ever, ever have I felt that way. And I promise you, I haven't skipped. I may have skipped my exercise for a day, but I haven't skipped my skincare routine ever. And that's something you should all follow if you want great skin. Skin is lifetime maintenance, you know, because we live in a world which is full of pollution and there's so much stress, and then, you know, our lifestyle is so hectic. So it's very important to follow a nice skincare ritual, as simple as what, you know, we went through today, and do it every day.
I am definitely never skipping out on this skincare because it was so easy and simple to follow. So even when I'm traveling now, I'm not skipping on my skincare. And thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us today and sharing your valuable tips, because I'm sure our viewers loved it too, and I loved it. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I think I'm going to add in the end that when you know, it's not just skincare, you must follow the skincare ritual, but you must eat right. Try and, you know, avoid sugar. Sugar is a real culprit. It causes glycation, it spoils, you know, your skin, it causes early aging, you get acne. And then try and avoid sleeping late. You know, the circadian rhythm of the skin, of the body doesn't really fall into place if you sleep very well, even if you're sleeping, you know, for 12 hours but you're sleeping late. So the ideal time to sleep is 4 hours after sunset. So I think by 11, 12, and don't delay beyond that. That's very important. And you know, we all go through our own stress, day-to-day stress, and especially, you know, work and studies and everything. So it's very important to either do some pranayams or meditate or do something which relaxes you. Exercise is also extremely important, even if you exercise for half an hour, or if you just jump and, you know, skip or cycle or go up and down your stairs, that's more than enough. But do it for half an hour every single day. Because all these, and give up all those skin sinister habits like smoking and vaping, etc. Because all these are detrimental. And skincare is holistic at the end of the day. Take care.
Thank you so much, ma'am. This was such an insightful conversation with you.
Thank you.
And a lot of things that I have to work on. I mean, it was an eye-opener to me, honestly. So thank you so much once again for being here.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
So that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. All of the products that we've used are mentioned in the description box. And also don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit on the notification bell so that you are notified and updated every time we upload a new video on La Maison L'Oréal Paris. And if you guys have any specific technique, any skincare routine that you want to share with me, let me know in the comment section so even I can try it out. And with that, that is it for today. Stay home, stay safe, you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.